So here we have today the Crescent flip grip wrench. And this is actually a fairly rare, unusual tool that won an award 8 years ago in 2015 as one of the top 100 home improvement inventions of the year, I guess. So that's what I found online. That was from the House magazine, the best new home products rather. And this right here is a very heavy tool. So this comes in around 8.1 ounces. So keep in mind, this will be about the same weight as a full Leatherman Wave, or 229 grams. And one of its key features is this spring-loaded wrench head right here, almost like the Crescent head, almost like an adjustable wrench, but of a little bit different design. And one of the advertisements says supposedly it can unloosen around 40 different fasteners. Now, usually with products like this, I'm not a huge believer, but it is a unique addition to my collection. So I was happy to get it. It was a little bit cheaper than some I've seen normally. So I went ahead and picked it up. So this one right here, it does seem to be made better than some other tools that I have seen that have been a little bit weird. So you can see where it has some writing on there as well. So some ranges where it can work on fasteners. All right, so that's not the only, so this does lock. It does have this little, this spring that pops out and then it can unlock. And then you do also have the knife as well. And the knife is also locking. So these two tabs can unlock it for you. And it is fairly comfortable in the hand, surprisingly, because you do have this sort of flat piece in the back, and then your fingers can fit right here. So it's not too bad actually. It is fairly long, but it's not extremely uncomfortable. And you'd have your combo blade right here, and then again, actually, I guess you would push it the other way, which that spring is pretty tough right there. So let's go ahead, there we go. And we can unlock it. So spring is a little bit harder to get undone, so keep that in mind. And then at the end, we've got a bunch more tools. So we've got a huge lanyard loop. To be honest, in this tool, I don't think that's the best use of the space, but that's what we have. And then we have several tools that really remind me of the Leatherman Rev. So, or the Wingman. A lot of these tools, it looks like they're taken right out of Leatherman's cheaper series. You've got this Phillips screwdriver, which isn't too fantastic looking. You've got this stubby flat screwdriver, and then you do have, I guess, a can opener of sorts right here. And let's see, you do have at the bottom, oh yes, you have a wire stripper. You have a wire stripper as well, so keep that in mind. So very unusual tool. We don't usually see these around anymore. This doesn't seem to be even a tool that's been copied that much. So a lot of times, even if a tool is past and gone, some companies overseas will pick up the design and at least copy it pretty closely. But this one right here is pretty much gone unless you find it on eBay. So I do feel like the tool itself, again, it has a lot of heft. I feel like it seems to be made a little bit better than some other ones, but it's not extremely useful, I don't think, in my opinion. But for some of you, it might be just what you need. So keep an eye out on eBay, keep this on your radar, and you should be able to pick this up down the road.